Wait, what is that? What are you? Yo! Wow! Wow! What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. I just left my driveway and we are going herping once again. Gonna meet up with some friends and hopefully have an awesome time. I don't know if you just heard that, my GPS is telling me where to go. I'm hoping to see some pygmy rattlesnakes this trip. That would be my last venomous snake native to the state of Georgia that I haven't seen. So as soon as I check that off the list, I'll have seen all the venomous snakes native to Georgia. I have the ice. It's time to hit the road. Talk a little bit about where I'm going. I'm going to the first place I'm going to hit is along the coast of Florida, in the Panhandle, of course. It's always kind of been a dream of mine to find rattlesnakes on the beach, because you see in documentaries and stuff, pygmy and eastern diamondback rattlesnakes living literally in the sand dunes on the beach, and that's so cool to me. The fact that, I mean, that's what better could you ask for other than like finding timber rattlesnakes in the mountains? That's a pretty scenic setting to find an eastern diamondback in, or any rattlesnake. So that's what I'm hoping for. It should be pretty scenic, and it has a good conglomerate of different species to observe. So that's what we're shooting for. I will update you guys when we get a little bit closer. I just made it into Florida, so. All right, guys, what you're about to see is gonna make me cry. I was just talking about finding diamondbacks on the beach and stuff, and then this. What a gorgeous snake that would have been. Its head's run over recently too. It's probably this morning. Hopefully that won't be the only one I see, because that's pretty sad. Alright, well, I'm gonna get back on the road. Hopefully the day will get much better, but we'll see. Alrighty, guys, we just made it here and I got out of my car. I haven't seen anything yet, but it looks pretty nice. Checking out this little pond here. Cool. Don't know what he is, but he is cool. Look at that. It's a grasshopper of some sort. Look at that thing. Ah! Oh no. Help the guy out. Come here. Oh, 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 come here. Oh, oh. He's stuck. Oh, get out of there. There we go. Alright, you're cool. I don't want to drown you. As you guys can see, this is classic Florida right here. And I'm just scanning the sides of this trail and the middle of the trail, can't forget that, hoping to come across a pygmy rattlesnake. There's some movement. I think it was a lizard. I've never actually seen a pygmy, like I said earlier. They like to perch right on top of things. There's another lizard. They'll perch right on top of these palm fronds on the ground, or up in the palmetto itself. Like right there would be a good place for one to perch. So they're not your typical rattlesnake. They kind of like to be elevated, sitting on top of something, from what I've heard. So a little bit different scanning method, I guess. Nice little toad here. Lots of frogs hopping around, cricket frogs. I think leopard frogs, toads. Wetland looks really good, so I think I'm going to try this grass tussock right here. Looks pretty nice. Some good bedding for them to sit on. Frogs. Some grass clumps for them to hide amongst. I just did it. First pygmy of the day. Whoa. That little guy is so cute. That's a rattlesnake. Wow. Wow. Alright guys, so before we move on, I just want to talk a little bit about why this snake is so cool right here. For one, it's the smallest rattlesnake. The rattlesnakes in the genus Crotalus are the ones most people think of when they hear the word rattlesnake, which is like the eastern diamondback, the western diamondback, all those, the timber rattlesnake, they're all in the genus Crotalus. This guy here is in the genus Cistrurus. That comes from the word sistrum. That means like a bell, right? So it refers to his little tiny rattle that barely makes a sound. I haven't even heard him rattle yet. In the genus Cistrurus, this is the only one that's native to Georgia and Florida. Over farther west in the United States, like in the where there's lots of prairie land, grassland, you'll see a Massasauga, which is also in the genus Cistrurus. And to imagine what they look like, basically just picture this guy, but in a bigger size. This is basically what you see is what you get. They perch on top of things, they sit there coiled, just like a normal large rattlesnake would, like an eastern diamondback, except they're tiny. So you're walking around the forest and you just see this little tiny diminutive rattlesnake sitting coiled, just like a big one would, out in the open. It's crazy. But unfortunately, these guys do fall victim to the same thing that a lot of other venomous snakes fall victim to, which is a lot of myths. People tell you that these guys here are super potent, and that is true to a degree. For such a small viper, they do have a potent venom, but they're not nearly as deadly as some other smaller vipers out there. These guys, actually, deadly isn't a good word to use because they're not deadly at all. To an adult human being, these pose little to no threat whatsoever. Their bites do cause necrosis. They're hemotoxic, so it does melt your flesh a little bit, but it's nothing that's gonna kill you, okay? If you're not allergic to the venom, it's gonna basically just affect the area where you were bitten. So like if you bit me on the thumb, my whole thumb might turn black. It might make me wish that I could cut it off, but if I go and get medical attention and take care of it and clean it and everything, it's not gonna just fall off on its own, okay? You can get a decent envenomation. This is a larger pygmy, from my understanding. He's a decent sized one at least. So this guy could really ruin my day. It would be really bad to get bitten by him. I would have to go seek medical attention and keep my thumb clean and do all that jazz. But the reality is he is tiny and he doesn't inject that much venom. But what a beautiful little snake. What? 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 Is he not cool? Look at that. Guys. Alright, so if you don't know what this is... Wait, what is that? What are you? Yo! Is that a crayfish snake? Well, that is freaking awesome. That's a lifer. I thought it was a glass lizard at first because how shiny it was. Owie. I didn't know they bit. Really cool. Alright, I guess I'm going to go photograph this guy and let him go, but wow. Not expecting that, but I knew they were here, but that's awesome. See, these guys have the same kind of body plan as the mud and rainbow. Very cylindrical and smooth to help them just glide through the water. But it's another reason you don't usually see them unless you're really looking, because they are almost fully aquatic. Super cool. Alright, I guess we'll keep moving and see what else we can find. So, I'll let him go back into the swamp. He wants to go that way, though. Here you go, buddy. Come here. Alright, so I'm going to kind of want to see him swim. He doesn't want to go in there. Here's the beach. Now I just need to find rattlesnakes. Look at those guys. Millipedes. Ones I see are usually red banded. These are kind of a yellowish. Huh. I'll leave them to it. Just cruised the Cottonmouth on the way out of here. There he is, a pretty little guy. It's not very thick, is he?
No. That's not what you can afford. There's a photo, Trinity. Want me to get that of me?
Oh no. It's got to be the scariest thing out here. You know it's going slow when you're playing with millipedes.
Shut up.
Oh, garter.
Very dark garter snake.
So that is a dark garter snake.
Yeah, I thought it was a racer too.
It's like, what the crap? Why is there a racer out?
There you go, Randy Lynn.
Why is he so dark?
This is from...
Is that your life for garter?
Yeah.
Well, congrats.
You gotta get bit by him. That's the rules.
Get him!
Double hand. There you go. There you go.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
There it is.
And that's a venomous snake bite.
Yay.
We love
yeah.
you. We're gonna miss you.
You can have everything.
Oh, we smell it. Can you smell that?
Oh.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
Score. It works.
Neat looking little garter snake. Yeah, this is why fire ants are bad. Alrighty guys, well, last night was kind of slow after the few, well actually last night was slow altogether. So, we wake up this morning to this. So, I'm not sure what to do now, but we may not see any more snakes this trip, but on the way home I'm going to hit a spot for copperheads down here in Florida. So if we do see copperheads in Florida, that'd be pretty cool, but I'm not holding my breath on it. But we're going to go by anyway and see what it's looking like. So I'll keep you guys posted. About to get on the road. Alright, little video update. We're looking for copperheads. That was perfect. Someone needs to be videoing me.
At the bottom.
Okay, I'm good.
Did you land on that plant?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Hi. Alrighty guys, just made it home, and wasn't much else out after what you saw. Probably could have flipped some cover and found something eventually, but it wasn't really working for me, so I just decided to call it, head on home, and because I think it was just going to be pretty unproductive if I kept trying, and I'm tired, so yeah, I decided to come on home, and I think that was a good decision this time. But as soon as I get back out, you guys will know about it, because I will be uploading another video very soon, so stay tuned for that. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.